Good morning, y'all. Day 73, June 15th. And had one thunderstorm roll through after I talked to you all last night, and that's it. I slept right there in that spot. It wasn't too bad. It was a little slanty, and I ended up on one side of the tent, kind of crushing all my stuff, but yeah, well, not too bad. All right, 8 miles to Gorham. Let's get her done. I'm looking forward to getting into town and drying out again, and then starting my trek towards or through the presidentials. Yeah. I think that's all I got to say right now. I'm just ready to get going. My knees are a little achy. They were achy at the end of the day, and they're still a little achy today. It's that kind of bending syndrome. You can't really bend them too much. They don't really like that, but it's just this terrain, and I just got to get through the whites, and when I start walking again in Vermont, I think everything's going to be okay. All right, well, I'm out of here. Y'all take care, and I'll show you what I see when I see it. And good morning, mushroom. We'll see you in a little bit. Bye-bye. Nothing to see here, folks. Just keep on moving. Keep on moving down the road. There ain't nothing to see. I don't know what the name of this mountain is, but I'm done climbing it. Now it's time to go down to climb another one. Fog's starting to lift off the valley. It's nice. Money shot. We'll call it a money shot. Look at that cliff face over there. Beautiful. Maybe we'll get better ones in a little while. Get this fog out of here. Alrighty dighty. We have reached the junction of the Thruhike Trail, which if you're going north, you're just starting it, and the Centennial Trail. If you're going south, you're just starting that. And up here in New Hampshire, at least around the White Mountains, the AT gets second billing to all of the other trail names. So you kind of need to remember a little bit which trail you're on, but still, they got those white blazes over there. That'll take care of you. You can see it's right there on a tree and on a rock. And so as long as you follow the white blazes, you'll be okay. Just don't get confused when you see that you're on the Centennial Trail. Well, I just finished my first up, or my last up, I mean. And I just met a lady who recognized me from the old YouTube. Her name was, what was her name? Her name was Head in the Clouds, I think. Or Hiking in the Clouds. It was something in the clouds. It had a real Dancing with Wolves flavor to it. I can't remember. We had a nice conversation. She's doing a lasher. She's doing a long section hike from Bear Mountain in New York all the way up to Katahdin. And then she's going to do a third and a third more the next year and then the year after. So that's what she's up to. She's headed right into the jaws of the devil right now. And it's gonna be tough, but she's already been through quite a bit. She's tackled the whites, and they're probably just about as difficult. Although I will stand firm to say that Thruhike range is probably the toughest part of the whole trail. From, I don't know, just about where I camped yesterday, all the way to Grafton Notch. That right there is one tough cookie. That was a 10-mile day, a 13-mile day, and an 8-mile day. And I'm telling you what, my legs are drained. I need to get a little rest. I'm hoping that that's going to happen here in about 2 hours, just as soon as I get off top of this mountain and down to the road. So, I'm going to get to it, get down there as soon as I can, so I can get some good food in my belly, get horizontal, relax, edit some videos, and then get ready to head back out tomorrow. There's no rest for Pink Hot Dog. Well, at least not yet. I'm going to take a rest here. I think my first planned 0 day is going to be at the Notch Hostel, just on the other side of Franconia Ridge. And that will be kind of towards the end of all of this tough stuff. I'm going to stay there like 3 nights, I believe. Night I get there, then I'll take a 0, and then I'll go up over to Kinsman slack packing and come back down to that hostel again, and then go to Moosilauke the next day, and then on to Hanover from there. At least that's the plan I got in my mind right now. You know how plans go sometimes. Sometimes they don't really work out, but sometimes they do. All right, let me get back to hiking, y'all. Here's a nice little money shot. That's the Androscoggin River down there, the dammed up portion. I gotta go probably down that way behind where the dam is. So that's probably where I'm headed. I believe that's probably Mount Moriah right up there underneath that cloud. And then over there, tucked under those clouds, is the Mount Madison and Mount Washington, I'm sure. And that's the road I'm going to down there. The sounds of town, everybody. Time to get down to town. Look at that pond down there. Has like a line of land separating it on either side. Wonder what that is. Huh. Cool. All right, keep on hiking. Right there, that tree. It's an American beech tree. And that's quite big for up here in New Hampshire and Maine. Most of the beech trees are all stunted because they got this nodular growth. I think it's a fungus on them. You can see this one over here has the same thing. They're all knobby all the way up, and they don't live very long apparently. So they don't get to grow very big. But somehow that one right there, that one escaped a disease. And yeah, that's pretty neat because you just don't see those big beech trees down up here. We have a lot of those big beech trees in Michigan, around where we live, and they're big. They're really cool in the here, let me zoom you back in. They're real cool in the fall because they've got a really golden yellow leaf, and that it's kind of one of the last ones to turn too. So while everything else is turning red and yellow and orange in the forest, the beech trees are still pretty green. But when they go, they go. The other neat thing about the beech tree is that it doesn't release its leaf from the tree until the new leaf comes in on the spring. So most of the time, you'll see beech trees with a full head of leaves all winter long. They'll be brown, but they're still on there. And then when the new ones push out, they fall to the ground. Kaboom. And that's why if you look on the ground here, there's lots of beech trees around here. All these beech leaves look fairly new. They don't look all stomped up and kind of partially just degraded because of the snow in the winter and stuff. So, yeah, cool. All right. I'm hiking on down the trail. It's a pretty easy trail today for once in my life. It has been very nice for the most part. Pretty doggone walky. We'll call it walky. That's what I'm looking forward to when I get to Vermont, getting back to walking again. Walking pretty regular. All right, I'm gonna get on hiking. Boom. Just like that, I'm on a road walk. So I believe the rest of the way to Route 2 is on the road. When I get up there to Route 2, hopefully Leo and Karen are going to be waiting for us. Good friends from last year's hike. And they've generously offered to help me out again this year. So I am going to enjoy a couple of days with them, catching up on old news and good news and new news. And yeah, get some good food in my belly, get some rest and relaxation before I go climbing again tomorrow. Back up into the gigantic White Mountains. All right, I'll show you that river when we get down there. It'll just be a little while. Androscoggin River. That is a Scottish ring to it, I believe. Well, they're releasing some water today. That's what we call heavy flow. They got these other 3 spillways right here, ready to let go at a moment's notice. Heck, this one isn't even really up. Look at that. It's only up a tiny little bit. Wowza. But look at that water coming out of there. That is a churning away. Pretty wild. And that's the power plant right there. They got a whole nother batch of water coming through over here. Let's go check it out. This stuff's pretty neat. I love dams and stuff. Yeah, you can tell, man, it's coming right through those generators. I don't know what's that doing. Maybe it's coming through another generator. Yep. Making some electricity. We're gonna electrify the whole nation. Nice one. There's your money shot. Pow. I bet this railroad track is what's going right down the center of that pond. I couldn't tell for sure up there in the mountain, but it's in the right location. It's between the main road and the river right there, the dam and everything. I wonder. I'll ask Leo maybe. Well, y'all, I made it to Gorham. Leo and Karen are taking care of me while I'm here. And I'm standing on the back deck of their house. And right there, that's my next objective. Mount Moriah, that little bump right there. Boom, I gotta get up there tomorrow morning. Crazy, huh? And back there is Mount Madison, but you can't see it from their house. Check out my new shoes. Oh yeah, there's the old ones. Here's the new ones. Let's see how long they stay that clean. I'll check it. I'll give you a picture tomorrow or a video of my shoes after I'm done hiking. All right, so yeah, there it is. That's what stands before me, and a few other things too. All right. Well, that's a wrap on day 73. It's day 73 today. It was only 8-mile day, and actually a pretty easy day. Just pretty much a walk in the woods, as they say. And got down here about 12 and been relaxing, sleeping, and just enjoying myself. They're gone now, but when Leo and Karen come back, we're gonna go over to Mr. Pizza and chow down and get some good food in my belly before I have to get back in bed. So I saw one thru hiker and didn't see thru hiker number 1 until I got to Leo's car, and it was Charlie Brown and his dog Snoopy. And I met them back in Virginia somewhere where I can't exactly remember, but I remember him and I remember the dog, and that was really cool too. So that puts us at 31 thru hikers for the trip up here so far. It's good to be in New Hampshire. I got a big challenge ahead of me, but I'm gonna tackle it the best I can, and we'll give it my best shot. So y'all take care. I'm gonna see you tomorrow for 74, day 74, and it's time for us to get into those White Mountains. All right, y'all take care, and good night, Mushroom. Bye-bye.